All right. Hello, everyone. How are you today? So, yeah, let's start. Let's start the live stream. And this is 26th of March, 2022. And this is on Saturday. So, I hope you're having a great weekend. And, yeah, let's get started. Today, I just put title as an open discussion because I have no specific topic to talk about. So basically, I will just review comments and yeah, just share my ideas. We can check charts. We can talk about something else. Just free talk is basically what I will be doing today. So yeah, I just finished the GTS class, and that was the last day today. And yeah, very touching moment. Yeah, every time, when it's the last day, I feel like emotionally very very not sad, but kind of I won't be meeting 5 members anymore in this group. So I feel something missing every time. But yeah, I wish all success on the members or anyone who joins this live stream, my live stream. I wish everybody to success in the long run. So yeah. So let's see. Okay, thank you for joining. I hope there's no issues on live stream today because sometimes YouTube become unstable and we get some live stream issues, but hopefully today is good. I see my face, my microphone the volume is moving, so it looks like it's all good now. All right, so yeah, let me change the screen and say hi to everyone. Let's see, TikTok and Hardika and Arnold Saman, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Richard Ali and Lukman Anis, KOM and David, Mahesh, William and Rajko, Jack Taroy says psychology. Okay, what kind of psychology would you like to talk about? Or would you like me to discuss? Please, if you can type specific topic, that would be great. Like FOMO or psychology of loss, psychology of like consistency or discipline, whatever topics it may be, you can discuss. And let's see who else is here. Ivan, Adrian, and Mahardika also. Once again, good to see you. Mahardika says, free talk. It is one question. Do you planning to stay in Dubai forever? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I most likely I will be staying in Dubai for the next maybe 3 years, at least maybe. And then I will decide where to go afterwards. I would never know where to go afterwards still. But yeah, I won't be here in Dubai forever because Dubai is changing. Dubai rules changing and regulations changing every year. And it changes very fast. So right now it's tax-free, but in the future, we never know. I mean, but time zone is very good for trading. So that's actually one of the biggest reasons why I chose Dubai to stay. Back in Japan, I used to wake up in more early timing, but usually Asian session is very quiet, and London opens at 4 p.m. in Japan, and I started to see charts after 4 p.m. before and after 4 p.m. And then a New York session happens at night time in Japan, and most likely I won't be able to monitor chart in the New York session. So time zone wise, I feel Dubai is the best. Dubai is much better than Japan, and also psychologically, I feel safer than Japan. Less stress in trading, less stress in monitoring the chart. Sometimes I have a big day, like meetings, or I do things in the daytime, and if I have a busy day and then I have no power to trade at nighttime, I don't feel like I can't focus on trading nighttime. But here in Dubai, it's much better. Right now it's 11 p.m. in Japan, but here in Dubai it's 6 p.m. There's a 4 hours difference. or 5 hours difference. But it's very convenient here in terms of time zone. Yeah. But Dubai has been very good, actually. I really enjoy Dubai. I see many difference, of course, culture difference, people different, and services different. But I'm getting used to it now, and I feel home in Dubai. And I am thinking to come back to Japan next month in April sometime. I haven't booked the ticket yet, but I will be booking the ticket, and I will most likely be going back to Japan maybe April or May. And then I will be very excited, especially to see how I feel when I land in Japan. It's been about 10 months already after me and my wife left Japan. So now that since we get used to here in Dubai, I would like to see how I feel and how I see things in Japan now. It might be same, it might be the same, it might be different, but I want to ensure my feeling when I land in Japan. So that's always very exciting to go back to the home country and see how I feel. Okay, let's see. Augustine, thank you for joining. And Johnny K also, good to see you. Oh, thank you for your comment about congratulations to all new 5 graduates. Yep. KOM says, I checked Google and found that the time zone in Dubai is very suitable for London and New York sessions to trade. Are you buying or renting the apartment you live in? This is for the rent right now. The apartment is I'm renting right now. I'm renting, but I'm thinking to purchase sometime next year or sometime soon because I like this apartment, I like this environment, and I like the neighbors too. But before I start to live here, I would never know. So I didn't want to buy in the first beginning. But now that we liked it, so we're actually proceeding to purchase this unit. Yeah, we were actually looking at some other units in this building, but we found that this one is the best for us. So most likely I will purchase. And then I get the visa by the purchase also. So I can, even if I live in different country, I can still keep the visa in Dubai in this way. Without having company, I can still keep the visa that way. So yeah, let's see who else is here. Connor, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Sulaiman also, good to see you too. Richard also, he says, what to do if you see a potential multiple pairs trending and what to do. So there are many things I look at when multiple pairs trending at the same time. One is the Kumo shape. I look at when the Kumo is thin in higher time frames, either daily or 4. Then most likely I won't choose that pair. If the pair is near the resistance level than other pairs, then I will pick other ones. If I look at the strength chart and found it's less volatile, although it looks like bullish, if lines are very close to each other in the strength chart, then I will stay away. Because most likely, even if I buy right now, the market may be range for a couple of minutes or hours. So I will choose the other more volatile market to be in. So yeah, these are, I think, most like the things I decide which one to choose. And I also look at the price action, chart patterns, and see if the Chikou span is not touching is also very important. But, yeah. So right now I have 21 pairs on my watch list in Forex, but recently I avoided taking trades on the Swiss franc pairs because Swiss franc pairs are very spiky in the lower time frames and the spread is very wide in my broker. So Swiss franc pairs are my low priorities. But based on the back testing, based on my 100 trades on all these pairs, Swiss franc pairs are very good with my strategy. I had above profit factor 5 back testing in Swiss franc pair, and that's why they are there on my watch list. But New Zealand pairs like New Zealand JPY, New Zealand USD, these are New Zealand pairs. When I backtest with my own strategy, then I didn't get the PF5. That was maybe 3 or sometimes it was 2 out of 100 trades. And that's why I decided not to take New Zealand pairs. And also broker takes widespread New Zealand pairs. That's also why I avoid taking these markets. But if you are more the swing trader and if you want to follow weekly or even monthly trends, then New Zealand will be good because the trend tends to last longer than other pairs. But if you are intraday to swing trader like myself, intraday to like day trade like myself, then you want to pick other major or minor pairs. Yeah, let's see. Oh, David says you sleep well, Kay. Oh yeah, sleeping. Yes, like I mentioned yesterday's live stream, I had some sleeping problem 2 days back. I only slept. I couldn't sleep until 5 a.m. But yesterday I went bed. I slept at 3 a.m., which is still a bit too late. But I could sleep, and I woke up at like 9 a.m. So I took 6 hours sleep. So I feel much better now. Yes. Yeah, sleeping is critical to our health, especially our mental health. Sleeping is critical. Yeah, hello Mahesh, thank you for joining, and William, Rajko, and yeah, good to see you. Oh, I think I already read them. Let me see. Who else is here? 416 Street says, thank you Kay for the wishes for us. Because of you, I have become such a better trader. Price action patterns and Ichimoku are great. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that comment. Really glad to hear that comment. Because this is something that I told to my GTS members just today, is that I can only share what I do, and I can explain how I think in these different situations. But it's after all, it's really you to take a practice and make it better for yourself to trade. Because I cannot trade for you, and we are all different. Psychology is different, and situations different, and time zones different. Living style is also different. So with all differences among us, psychology is obviously different. But the confidence only comes from experience, is what I believe. Unless you experience, then you can't be confident. Unless you have a successful experience in trading, then you won't be confident in the strategy. But you have to keep trying, you have to keep trading with the same strategy until you get success. To get confident is also true. So if you already make profits, in a very short period of time, then I think you're very lucky. But you have to challenge. Let's say we had many big trends in March, and my strategy worked very well in Forex pairs in March. I got more than 60% return for the month of March only. And that was a very, very, very nice, volatile and trending pairs market. JPY has been weak in March, and we had such a nice month in March. So, but we never know in April or May. It may stop trending, and everywhere may be ranging. Even if you see the trend, it won't be lasting longer. Yeah, it may not last longer in the future. In that case, psychology becomes very important, because the market is not really the same every month. So, and also when you start to lose, then that will be a big challenge in psychology. And when you start to lose, my recommendation is to look back your trades and look back your winning trades. And you look back the month of March performance. And if you did well in the month of March with that strategy, then you can be confident that even if you might be losing in April, you will be winning again when trends happens next time. So you can stop trading when the market's ranging like that. You can stop trading when you have 3 consecutive losses per day. Is also my rule. Like this, you can create these rules and stop trading. So because once again, market is not all the same every week or every month. So yeah, I think we have to experience both. We have to experience profitable month and also losing month. And then you really see the reality of it. And you really know what I talk about. Yeah, unless you experience, then you would never know. Is also true. And that's why I encourage everybody to backtest and practice. So let's see. Oh yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you again. Okay, John Harris says, may you please discuss about consistency on a sole strategy and believing in that strategy? Yeah, so basically that's what I said earlier. So confidence comes over time. Confidence will not come one day for sure. So like Rome is not built in one day, so is confidence. And so it should be tested over time. The strategy or confidence should be tested over time. Like when I first came to Dubai, for example, this is a bit different story, but just an example. When I first came to Dubai, I was very excited because everything's new. Dubai is beautiful. I thought it is beautiful, and time zone is good, and it's more relaxing than Japan. Japan, I thought it's stressful society. And everybody's very stressful. And yeah, I thought living condition, lots of rain, too much rains in Japan. So I thought Dubai would be much better than Japan. And that was my first impression. So I was very excited to start to live in Dubai. But as you live in here, Dubai, you will start to see reality, difference, reality, and you will face some difficulties because obviously, everything's different from my home country. And then you might feel stressed, you might feel depressed for some people, and you feel like second thoughts. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have came to Dubai, or I should come back to Japan. I should go to other country. You have these second ideas, and then after you went through the second ideas, then you come back to the original idea of Dubai is a good country. Dubai is nice. Time zone's good. If I go back to Japan, then time zone will be worse. So time zone wise, it's good. You come back to the original impression again, and then you start to live here comfortably. But the impression you had right now, and impression you had a couple months ago, is a different entity, different level. Because let's say you experience one level, and then without knowing, you actually raise up to the second level and experience on the second level stage. And once you experience on second level stage, or I would say deeper impression of the town, of what you experience in Dubai after you start to live for a couple of months, and then you see good things and bad things, and then you see everything, and then you go up to the third level. So like this, I think trading is the same. When you first start to use Ichimoku, for example, then let's say if you did well on the month of March, and in April you do worse, and then that will be level 1. But once you passed it, then in the month of May or June, you will start to see success again in Ichimoku strategy with my strategy. And then in, let's say, September, October, you may become worse. And then that will be level 2. So like this, confidence should come over time. And then you know what to look at, what to apply, and which cases you have to stay away from markets. You will, they come with experience. So yeah, like we say in Japanese proverb, we say we have to sit on the stone for 3 years at least until you realize something, until you master something. You have to sit on the chair or on the stone for 3 years. So yeah, I think even 3 years is not really long. You can try maybe 7 years and then decide what to do. Yeah. So that's the how at least I got confidence over time in trading. Okay, Jack Turry says psychology over trading, not following your plan. So you can put the rules in front of the PC. And then every time you trade, you read and then remember and take trades. I used to do it. I used to do it before. I used to do it. I read all my rules on a note and I posted here on the screen. Or I write it on the post-it and I post by the side of the screen. And every time I start to see charts, every time I start to take trades, and every time I exit, I read these notes so that I can remember and so that I don't trade by emotions. So that's, I think, one way to do. Oh yeah, Connor also says psychology of confidence. Yeah. So looks like we have many members asking about confidence. Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel about what I just said before? I would like to also see your comments along the way. Bolaji says, hi Kay, what is the 10 best Forex pairs with Ichimoku system? I would say major and minor pairs. So basically, I use Ichimoku on these pairs. On these pairs on the right, from Euro USD down to Swiss franc JPY. I watch these 21 pairs on my watch list. And there's no best or worse. Like they behave differently in different times. So whenever I see trends, I just take it. When it's quiet, I just, stay away. Pop says, do you use the default trading view settings for Ichimoku? Yes, I do. My settings here in Ichimoku are all default, 9, 26, 52, and 26. Because if I change the parameters, then I can't use time cycles with the Kihon switch numbers. These are called Kihon switch numbers, and these are some of the basic numbers, essential numbers in Ichimoku. So if I change these, then I have to also change the time cycles or the henkabis, and I'm not sure if they work or not. All right, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you once again. TikTok says, I'm waiting for your video review of your March trades. Yes, I will. I will record a video and upload sometime next week. By the end of March, I will upload, or the beginning of April, I will upload. Yeah, you may surprise how less I took trades in the month of March, but got so many profits over time. So, there's a book called One Good Trade, and I think that's true. Yeah, never overtrade. You just aim for one good trade. Okay, Radko says, psychology to be patient for right edge, right trending, and for being in profit. First of all, being profit is just a result. Loss or profit is just a result. So yeah, you don't want to focus on the profit or losses before you enter the market. Simply you follow the rules and look for the trading edge. But patience to wait for the trading edge, to overcome, you have to have less screening time. So I screen charts only 3 times per day. Sometimes it goes up to 5 times, but usually I look 3 times, or sometimes I only look twice per day, screen charts. And if I see trending pairs, then I look for the trading edge. And if I see no trends, then I simply stay away. In this way, you can cultivate your level of patience. So try to stay away is my advice. Try to stay away as much as possible. Okay, let's see. David says, I watched your video on the FTMO restaurant. Oh, my second channel. Okay, was kind of emotional and beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, recently I went to a Japanese restaurant in Dubai called Tomo, and their services were very good. So, and tasty, very tasty, authentic Japanese food. So yeah, that was very nice. I want to go there maybe once a month or so. It was very nice. Very good food. Okay, let's see who else is here. Ale says, Mr. K, I'm using KTS strategy, but I want to know I have to check the charts every 1 hour or every 4 hours for monitoring. So what I do is whenever I can check, I check charts 3 times per day. So let's say when I wake up in the morning, then I screen charts. But I don't usually screen charts right after I wake up in the morning. Usually after I wake up in the morning, then I will be reading some news, and also I will be talking with my wife. Sometimes I talk with my wife in the morning for 3 or 4 hours with any topics we talk. Sometimes we check videos together, we watch movie together in the morning. And in that case, I don't monitor chart. I don't screen charts. I come back in afternoon, or I start to screen charts in the afternoon. But if not, then when I have to wake up in the morning, I do my own things like brush my teeth and have some breakfast, and then sit on the desk maybe at 9 or 10 a.m. and then screen charts. Most likely that will be in Asian session, so no trends, so stay away, and come back after the lunchtime, which is maybe 2 or 3 p.m. usually. But sometimes I have to step outside and go to banks or post office, or meet my friends, or meet someone, and then I won't screen charts. Simply I just step outside and go to that place. So, but yeah, that will be second timing. And third timing will be before or after dinner. Usually before the dinner time, I screen charts and look for opportunity. But yeah, these are the only timings I screen. So I think that will be every 4 to 5 hours of screening, I think. And each time screening, I take only 30 seconds to 1.5 minutes I screen. If there's no trends, then in about 1.5 minutes, I walk away. It's that quick. Yeah, Mahardika, you're welcome here. Anis says, soon is the month of Ramadan in Arabic countries. Most of the time, it's fasting during the day, and the restaurants and cafes are rather open late or at nighttime. Yeah, I heard that. Thank you for the information. So yeah, I'm also excited to see how the town is going to be like during Ramadan. I never experienced that before. So usually we go outside at nighttime. Yeah, I think that should be no problem for us. Saman says, I'm also living in Dubai almost 12 years. Okay, Saman. I feel Dubai is one of amazing countries. Lots of good changes happening during the past 12 years. Yeah, it must be a big change. After living 12 years, many buildings, many roads, many services. Yeah, I'm sure it must be very big change. Yeah, like if you're in Japan, 12 years, there are some minor changes, but not like big change. But here in Dubai, every year changes. Yeah. Than says, good evening, Keisan. I wonder how long it took you to master Ichimoku. Yeah, for myself, I'm still on the way to mastery. I'm still studying Ichimoku, so I don't think myself as a master of Ichimoku. But speaking of becoming profitable trader consistently, that took me 3 years. So first year was loss. Second year was almost break even or slight loss. In third year, I became slight profit. And then onwards, I became profitable. So in that sense, 3 years. But in terms of mastering Ichimoku, I'm still on the way. Yeah, and I don't think there's such a stage as master because we are student lifetime. Okay, David says, how long have you been married? Where did you meet? And where are you gonna introduce your wife to us? This is trade as well. Yeah, so these questions, let me answer in my second channel. Yes. Let's see. Marcus says, Keisan, recently I'm considering joining prop firm like FTMO or MFF to prosper my trading journey. What's your opinion on that? Thanks a lot. I have never tried FTMO or MFF, so I have no knowledge, and I can't really say anything about it. But if that's if you think an opportunity and challenge, then yeah, you can take that chance. Yeah, for myself, I have traded all with my own fund, and I never been into these firms. I never tried these FTMO things. So yeah, I'm not sure. But make sure that you have at least PF5 in tester backtesting. And on the real trades, whether it's a demo account or the real small account, you have to have at least PF3 for I would say 3 months. And then you can challenge this FTMO. Otherwise, I think you will be very quickly out of that challenge. Because I think risk management becomes very important. I heard per day, the risk you can take is 5%, and per month, per 30 days, I heard it's 10% drawdown. If it goes more than 10% drawdown per 30 days, then you will be out of the challenge. So you have to have a good risk management. Yeah. So yeah, you have to learn how to keep losses small as possible past this challenge. Okay, let's see. Let me check some other comments now. Prathis says, hello Ichimoku Guru, BTC please. Today, let me just focus on some free topics besides charts. I will give analysis tomorrow, so you can come back and remind me for the Bitcoin analysis tomorrow at the forecast. Who says, I really want to join GTS, but I cannot pay that much at once. Is it possible to learn with installment payment monthly? I don't do the installment payment, unfortunately, just to avoid troubles in money. So if you're ready, you can always join anytime. If you can pay until the start of GTS, then of course it's okay. Next one starts at July. Starts in July. So within the next 3 months, if you can pay, then of course you can sign up, and you can have some videos for GTS members and content for the next 3 months. Okay, let's see. Jack says, oh yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, Ismail, Jong-on, see you. Arnold says, if all the JPR pairs are confirmed good, how many JPR pairs do you trade? I only trade one pair at a time. And once I set the break even, then I take other pair to trade, look for other opportunity, because I don't risk anymore in the first one. But if my stop loss is still below the position, then I monitor until I move it to break even. And at the same time, I trade up to three different markets. I go no more than 3 different markets to trade at the same time. Yeah, let's see. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Tai says, I usually make entry points with Bollinger Band squeeze. In your experience, what confirmation patterns do you often encounter and often enter at M5? For example, stochastics, crossover, trend line, or Fibonacci. So this is my idea of how I trade, how I look for, and how I take these indicators. Indicators are just indicators is my idea. So they may be true, they may be wrong, they may be fake in different timings. And I think that's the truth on any indicators. Even Ichimoku can give you some fake signals. So when you think about that, rather than thinking what confirmations are more reliable to trade, you have to know how to avoid these fake signals. And that's why I came up with the idea of looking for multiple confirmations at the entry. Before, I used to take, for example, Fibonacci bounce only. Whenever the market retrace and bounce on these one of the Fibonacci levels, I just take a trade and keep holding. And then sometimes it's success, sometimes it backwards. And I was always thinking the reason why it went backwards this time. And then I looked at the stochastics. Oh, stochastics were dead crossing, and that's why it was bearish. It went backwards. So by combining multiple confirmations like this, you can kind of know how to avoid these fakes on one single indicators. So that's why I always look for more than 3 confirmations for entries, and also exit confirmations too. I look for and then exit phase. Yeah, looking for or looking for 3 confirmations or waiting for 3 confirmations may take patience. But once you master it, then it becomes very powerful. All right, thank you for joining from different countries. Good to see you, everyone. Paul says, what is the difference between joining GTS and watching your live videos in YouTube? Do you ever deeper study in both? Yeah, so for those who are new to my channel, I do this GTS. This is Global Trading School, and this is my hands-on teaching. As it says here, only up to 5 members in the group. And also face-to-face group meeting every week. It happens. And for 3 months, I teach full strategy of mine. Together, we check charts and we monitor charts. And I make comments on your trades. And we review your trades. We discuss your risk management and psychology management. And also some technical confirmations. So public live stream, the main difference in public and GTS is in public, this is one-way communication. So I can't see your trades. I can't encourage you to take screenshots every trace and make comments on your trades every time. I can't monitor what you do. But in the GTS, I can. And then I can make exact comments on exactly what you have to do to improve, what you have to avoid along the way. And these things I can exactly comment and share my ideas through my experience. That's the major difference. Because sometimes psychology becomes very important, as you may already know. And if the month is very good, like March, everybody can make money, most likely. But when the market is ranging, that's when people start to look for other strategy. Or that's when people start to, be unstable in emotion and also psychology and also discipline. And these areas, I cover in the GTS mainly. So it's like an intensive 3 months, training. In Japan, when you are at the sports team or some areas, sometimes professional teams also do this. But they leave the home ground and they go into the mountain, or they go to this isolated area and extensively, train there for a couple of months, and then continue to play games. So this kind of environment is very important. Okay, let's see what else. I get these comments now. Augustine says, I noticed that violin at the background. You had it in Japan as well. Do you play the violin? My late dad used to play as well, self-taught. Yes, I play the violin. I actually posted one of my violin plays on my second channel. You can see the link on the below description for the second channel. And you can come to this is my second channel. And I played a tune once before. If you can search around, you will find that video. I think that was, here. Memories in Japan via violin song. So this is when I played one tune when I was in Japan. About to leave Japan, and then to remember my memory in Japan, I played one tune. So you can come to second channel and enjoy the play. I also took many videos here too, my personal life. So just feel free to come here and enjoy what I share here. Yeah, let's see. Torres says, okay, after losing money, how long it took you to become successful? After losing money, it took me 3 years to be successful. Yeah, and the very interesting thing is that once you become profitable, then you can't lose over time. You can't lose consecutive over time. Okay, Muhammad says, oh yeah, that's a Japanese saying. 塵と積もれば山となる. Yeah, that's right, that's right. These small portions can make huge mountain if you keep consistency, is what we say in Japanese. Yeah. Never get the mountain first place. You have to build the rocks and sands and then create mountain. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, I do see many comments now, so let me check a few comments and then I will end the live for today. Let's see. Tanapol says, do you use only Ichimoku Cloud? Any indicators? So in higher time frame, I only use Ichimoku. In the lower time frames, I use multiple indicators. And if you want to know more about my strategy step by step, then you can come to my webpage from the link below the description and hover over on free download and KTS. Click on this one And then you will see full explanation of how I trade. And you can get the free PDF also here in this page. You can download for free and you can watch this video as an introduction of my strategy. Yeah, I think for those who join newly in my YouTube, it might be a bit complicated because Ichimoku itself is already complicated. But if I talk about it multiple time frames and I suddenly say in 5-minute chart, I use Bollinger Band, stochastics, and other confirmations. And if you are new to trading, if you're new to my channel, I think that will be very confusing first place. So I recommend everybody to watch this video and get the PDF first. And then you can get what I say exactly every time. Okay, Anis says, I decided to stick to the strategy for 1 full year. You are my role model. As you succeed and proven that KTS is working, I thought I could emulate it too. But over trading, 23 trades per month. Okay, yeah. 30 trades per month would be a bit over trading for me. But that's because I don't monitor, I don't monitor that frequently. But if I monitor the chart, and if I sit down in the PC, and if I see chart all day, then obviously I will be having more opportunities, and I might be taking trade 20 to 30 times in a month, and I might be making more profits perhaps. But I won't do it because I like to switch on and off, and it's all very important. I want to enjoy my life also, and I want to enjoy time with my family and friends, and I want to do this live streams and share my ideas and exchange thoughts. I like this also. So when I do this, I don't monitor chart. When I eat at dinner, of course, I won't monitor chart. When I discuss topics with my friends or members or the family, then I won't monitor chart. But when it comes to monitoring, when it comes to see charts, I fully focus. And that's because I do other things. If I all day see charts, then it will be painful for me. But it's just my preference. For some people who like to sit in the PC and check charts and look for opportunities every day, I think if you are that style, then I think that's okay. But for me, it's not my style. So I don't want to force anyone to trade like as I do. But one thing for sure is the time efficiency is the most important. You want to take less screening time, less time to look for opportunity, but take most profit from the market. And that's possible in trading. Mark Gill says, which time frame is the best to observe the twist of the lines to move from bullish to bearish and vice versa? In Ichimoku Kumo twist or Tenkan-sen Kijun-sen twist works the best in the daily time frame. Yeah. So let me pick 1 or 2 other comments and questions, and then I will switch over to the Ichimoku membership live. Okay, let's see. Sorosh says, Kei-san, at first, how much money first you start the trading that covered your life expenses? I started with 10,000, but it didn't give me enough, earnings, basically. So I will remember when I first got I started with 50K, and then I get return of 10%. Then that will be like break even to support my life. Well, actually, I still have to pay for the rent and all the expenses. But at least if I want to eat and socialize, social life with my friends and family, then 5,000 was just enough per month. So that was my first breakthrough. So let me check, let me choose one more and then end this live. And in case if you have any questions, and if I cannot cover, then please feel free to just email me, and then I can answer to your questions, like services or trading strategies. I can answer. Hold on, let me see. I get many comments. Aung says one of the famous forex traders from US is using Ichimoku and Bollinger Bands 200. It's more profit, but use wisely. I also use that strategy. Okay. If that suits you, then yeah, you can just keep using. Without any doubts, you can just keep using. And yeah, you can be profitable in the long run. Yeah, like I said before, strategies are just strategies. Like it's tool. It's just one of the tools. So the good sports player does not choose what to use to play. Whichever they use, they do so well in performance. That's something that I believe also. So yeah, you can choose any indicators. If you like Ichimoku, you can use it. But if you don't like, if you want to replace it to something else, you can do it also. But the key or the core should be the same. Okay, so I guess I will end the live for now. So once again, thank you for joining, everyone. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to cover all the comments and questions, but I hope to join tomorrow at this weekly forecast, and I will see you there. And for those who are Ichimoku community members, I will see you in about 7 minutes at the membership live. So next week is the last week of the month, and we have non-farm payrolls in the US. So yeah, best wishes on your trades next week, and I will see you soon. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. All right, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.